Bon, là, ça va être un petit peu de chill, là.
I challenged my wife to some axe throwing.
But that doesn't mean we shouldn't fight it. Our resistance may play a role in the rebalancing.
Exactly. We have to follow our instincts.
I've got deals you won't believe. You see those swords they forged? Damn. Yeah, Norn do good work. If you need it, I have it.
She was an amazing sculptor. Some of her works depicted fallen foes, others were past lovers. I bet some of them were one and the same.
Oh yeah, that's my loot.
Donc, pas non, pas pantoute, c'est pas l'autre.
The spirit halls every day.
You're right. I'll never leave this place. The spirits of the wild welcome you.
Hein? C'est pas ça?
Welcome to our little corner of the world.
The vigil calls. Join us and fight beside Javi Joris' daughter herself.
Ah, lui, il veut pas pourquoi.
Good hunting.
Ouais, pourquoi il veut pas dans cet chemin-là?
Oh, traveler.
À part que c'est un spécial, là, pour...
Yes?
Are your hunts
Oh.
dissatisfied?
Hi.
The vigil will take your prowess and reforge you into a weapon against the elder dragons.
Bon, j'ai 2 Ascended là, 3 Ascended ici, j'ai pas d'accessoires Ascended.
Fill your ears with the glory and grace of the 6 true gods.
Bon, c'était d'aller mon...
Hello, friend.
Rest in
To
peace, heir. May the mountains hear her name until the
You
end
made
of
it.
time.
Of course, Newt. She was a dear friend.
Let's head up. My people will be glad you're here. Some may have questions about what happened.
I hope it's not why. I'm still struggling with that one myself.
Aren't we all? Perhaps that's the answer Bram left to seek.
He's not here?
No. He arranged this and then took to the mountains. The fire inside that boy. I almost feel sorry for any of Jormag's minions he comes across.
Sounds like he's working through it in true Bram fashion. Good.
Make yourself at home. Your Tribune friend certainly has. Now I'll leave you to it, Commander. Speak with whomever you wish and celebrate, or pay your respects privately. The spirit of air can be found in either.
She had him dead to rights, and we all knew it. And what was he going to do? Beg? Plead? Wasn't his style. And air wouldn't buy it anyway. So, he just jumped off the ledge.
Yes.
She wouldn't give him the satisfaction of escape,
It's all so
even to
moving.
his death.
History.
She shot him before he hit the ground.
Acorns!
Damn, that Nord knew how to exact revenge.
That's
So
just
true.
like her. Thank you for that story, Tribune Brimstone.
I'm not sure why no one's ever made a tapestry of that moment. Oh, hey, good to see you, Commander.
You too, spreading a little air cheer?
Things were getting too serious. Just ensuring they remember the right air.
Hey, you're that Retlock trombone, the Revenant, right?
Close enough. Now why don't you do Uncle Trombone a favor and buzz off?
But I want to hear about the Blood Legion.
Don't you think quietly weeping in the corner by yourself would be more fun than this?
Nah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Have you heard from Zoja or Logan? I was crossing my fingers they'd be well enough to make this.
Still both laid up on my last visit.
Too bad. Mordremoth's death came with a great toll, for sure.
You know, with those two out of the field, and Snaff and Air gone, and Kaith, well, there really is no Destiny's Edge anymore.
I'm sorry, Ritlock. I know how important it was to you.
But there's no sense in looking back. Maybe it's time to start again.
Another guild? Would Air?
She wouldn't want us to get caught up in her death like she did with Snaff's. Regret gets you nowhere. And Tyria would probably sleep more soundly with the Dragon Slayer at the helm of a new guild.
We could do a lot of good. It didn't go perfectly, but the small group we had was pretty capable against Mordremoth. What would we call it?
Fate's Razor!
I will not be part of a guild called Fate's Razor.
What about Dragon's Watch?
Dragon's Watch.
Huh.
I like that.
Can I be in it?
No.
Oh,
But I've got my Uncle Beamish's magical sword!
Not yet, kid.
Commander, come see this.
what's going on?
It's Garm. He came home.
Huh.
To Air.
Her legend lives on. May we all carry her memory until we join her and the Great Spirits.
Oh, thank the spirits.
Great spirits.
Rocks! You and Garm?
Commander, what are you doing here? What did I walk into?
A memorial for Air. You couldn't have brought a better gift.
Yeah, nice work, soldier.
We're both tired and hungry. Wasn't expecting all this. Garm's hurt too. We should get him healing as soon as possible.
What can I do to help?
I'll send for a healer. In the meantime, there's plenty of food around.
I'll do it. Rocks, you rest. Hungry, Garm?
Such craftsmanship.
I still can't believe it. How did you find Garm?
Tracked him from the crash site. Wasn't easy. The jungle's still crawling with Mordrum. Some of them have come unhinged without their master's voice. Poor Garm followed Air's scent into the middle of it all. He was lucky to be alive. We both are.
Bram's going to be so happy when he gets back.
He's not here?
No, he's in the mountains, blowing off some steam.
Well, I'll stay with Garm and make sure he's okay. When he's ready, we can try to catch up with Bram.
I'm sure the cold air will do Garm some good after all that jungle heat.
Yeah, if I never see another pocket raptor as long as I live, I'll die happy.
Come on, let's get to what we're here for.
Praise Wolf. Now, would anyone like to hear a tale of Air's great deeds?
Yes. Was it quick?
She died in battle. There was no prolonged suffering.
You can rest assured that your legend will be remembered.
Det borde jag förklara.
Your craftsmanship
Maybe
does
you
Air
can
honor.
explain it.
She
I
was a
still
great
don't
sculptor,
understand why they didn't
drawing
bring
her
Air's body
inspiration
back
and
for a proper
skill from
send-off.
Raven.
We couldn't risk her turning. Her cub, Bram, took care of her himself. He honored her remains, I assure you.
I thought only Sylvari were vulnerable to Mordremoth's corruption.
No, everyone was vulnerable. Anyone, Sylvari or not, could be attached to one of their blighting trees. The trees created duplicates of people to serve Mordremoth. It was awful.
L'autre, tu ramasses les feuilles, Calice.
Who let that wolf in here? It smells awful.
That's Air's pet, Garm.
Oh my. I'm sorry. I mean, he's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
He must have heard me. Sorry, Garm. Wolf chose Air at a young age. You honor her. This spirit recalls the importance of the pack, and you were part of hers.
Air had many of the qualities of Snow Leopard. Her stealth was renowned. You honor her well by carving a statue.
Bear gives us our ferocity, and Air was loved by Bear.
That's very much.
Everyone,
Honor and
lend us
remind
your
us of our
ears.
gifts from
The
all
one
the
who
spirits.
killed Zaitan with Air's Tagaken would like to say a few words.
We've all lost people we loved. And the pain of that can be distracting. But we can't let the pain stop us from moving forward without them. Without her. Instead, we honor, celebrate her life. The gift that she was. Air is a part of me. A part of us all. How do we dignify that? By living the rest of our own lives larger, better, bolder. We love, we laugh, we defend our world, and we fight for what's right. We do what she would have done. Homesteaders, hunters, heroes all. To Air!
To
Rest in peace.
Air.
Thank the
Her
spirit.
legend lives on. Hear her name until may we all carry
To a
her
great
memory
Nicely
warrior
done.
and
until
friend.
the great spirits.
Goodbye, Air.
Commander, this just arrived for you.
Aha. Ja, Tammy. Jag får ta en voiture.
Her legend lives on. May we all carry her memory until we join her and the great spirits.
Looks like I'm off to Radanovis. Ritlock, care to follow?
Sure, but I need to take care of something on the way. Or rather, tell someone I won't be taking care of something. Never mind. I'll meet you there.
Sure. Rox, Ritlock talked me into founding a new guild. It'd be great to have you. And pass the invitation on to Bram when you see him. Actually, don't. I'll do it in person. I don't want him to think we're merely replacing Destiny's Edge after his mother's death.
I get it. And I think he will too, when the time's right.
I'm good.
Powerful.
Nothing like the spoils of war.
I love Air's Wolfgarm. He looks big and mean, but he likes to lick my face whenever I see him.
Where are you traveling today?
I'm off to Lion's Arch. I have business with the Captain's Council.
Be careful. They may be business people today, but they were all pirates
I
not
fought
too
for
long.
years in the Mist War. I know what it's like. You know nothing.
Questo c'è andato a Guantanamo.
At ease. Her name is on the list. 1 second, please.
Security breach detected.
Gollum, what are you doing?
Responding with full force.
No, this is not happening.
A brilliant
Stop!
ember.
Halt! Cease! Desist!
Unidentified intruder does not fulfill height requirements.
Befoul this locale no more.
Oh, my poor baby.
Uh-huh.
It'll take me months to repair you now.
Your fault.
Timey! Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. All this crunchy old tech's been overstimulated by the influx of magic. Glad you're here.
Yeah, I got your letter.
Funny, I also sent one to this guy, but he barely made it.
Your note failed to mention how to navigate this Asuran playground.
He got lost trying to find the lab. I had to follow the non-stop stream of char expletives to track him down.
City of the future, my tail.
It's good to see you. I was so happy when I saw your mission was a success. But then I heard about Marshal Traherne.
He saved us all. His sacrifice won't soon be forgotten.
But there's good news too. Ritlock says we're starting a new guild. So exciting!
Glad you're on board.
Of course you are! Someone has to be the brains. Haha, kidding. In all seriousness though, I suspect some of the things I'm working on in this place will come in very handy.
How have you been doing here?
Great, it's fantastic. Well, it was before every Asura and their grand mentor showed up.
At least you have a lot of hands to pitch in at the Dragon Lab.
What do you mean, Commander? I've never heard of this room you describe. Keep it down about the Dragon Lab. I don't want anyone finding out about it. Especially...
Hello, progeny.
Oh.
Counselor Flunt, how lovely to see you. I'm so pleased you didn't end up on a Chalk's breakfast menu this morning.
Ouais, les loli avec des pères, tout ça plus.
They'll never be clever enough to wound me. Now, have there been any new developments today?
Why, none that I can think of.
Allow me to warn you about keeping secrets from me, progeny. My wrath is as fierce as my intellect.
Oh, that sounds terrifying. I would like to learn something from you, counselor.
Yep.
I'm totally hiding something from him. Let's head there now, but not the way you know. We're going through the gate. I've configured it to appear as if we're going to the command center, but we're really going to you-know-where. Except there's a catch. You have to outsmart the security measures.
You're joking, right?
Not this time. Give it a shot and I'll observe. See if you can crack the code. I'll give you a hint. Do exactly as you're told.
Unidentified user. Security measures activated. Enter passcode. Interact with the console only if you are an approved user.
Oh, must be love.
More like marriage.
Ow!
System reset. Enter passcode. Phase 1 of 5 complete. Phase 2 commencing now. Enter passcode. Phase 2 complete. Enter passcode. Phase 3 complete. Enter passcode. Incorrect.
Inte bara.
Oops.
I am not
Easy there,
amused.
fellas.
Shut up!
Never
I'm in
capitulate.
bad shape.
That's our cue. You didn't crack the code, so I did it for you while you were busy. We shouldn't dilly-dally. Sorry to put you through that. I need to keep people who may or may not be named Flunt out of here.
Now that the subterfuge is out of the way, can we get to what you called us here for?
Yes, this is a replica of the leyline energy map we found outside of Tarir. I've been tracking the movement of magic since Mordremoth's death. It's been in total chaotic flux. Here, there, everywhere. See, that dot is the egg chamber. It lit up like a Lunar New Year firework after the dragon went bye-bye. But as you can see here, the egg's doing great.
What are we looking at? A feed of the egg chamber?
Yeah, the Exalted and the Rata Novans shared a ton of information. They must have helped them design their security system.
And then you broke into it?
No, I utilized it to check on the egg.
So you broke into it?
Hey, we're all friends, right? I don't think they'd mind. Maybe just don't mention it around any floaty gold people.
Do you have access to surveillance all over Tarir?
Back to the leyline map.
Uh-huh.
So this other point is... Huh, that's new. The northern bloodstone dot is flaring up. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
The spot where Mordremoth died looks like it's cooling down a little.
Yeah, a lot of that energy's been put back into the system. I'm trying to model its patterns, but this map isn't built for detailed readings. Yet. In the meantime, look at this.
What is it?
Not to toot my own warbler or anything, but I killed a chalk or two in my time alone here. Since the others don't know about this place, I couldn't ask to have defenses installed. So they pop up every once in a while when the lab's drawing a lot of power.
Like those?
Exactly. Get 'em.
Ah, that sound makes my teeth ache.
Uh-huh.
Timmy, you gotta stop eating cookies in your lab.
I think they smell the organ I harvested. Might be one of their kin.
Holy shit.
Coming. It ain't nap time yet.
A thousand storms.
Way to exterminate! Don't worry about their goo. I'll clean that up later.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, this thing is some sort of organ I found in one of the larger ones. It's part of their digestive system, and as you know, they feed on ley energy, so it got me curious.
Any valuable findings yet?
None I can explain right now. I ran some ley energy through it, and it came out different on the other side.
Different?
I'm not really sure how just yet. It was barely measurable with the equipment I have. I need to develop some other device to actually observe the phenomenon.
What's that sludge you're keeping it in?
Blighting pod fluid. Remember that stuff? It has wonderful preservative and even restorative properties.
What the fuck?
Fluid. From the blighting pods. The things that made horrible Mordrim abominations out of corpses.
So you do remember it?
Timmy, do you think maybe that might be a bad idea?
Don't talk about that, man.
You worry too much. In research, there's no reward without risk. And if I'm gonna stay one step ahead of everyone outside this lab, I have to take a lot of risks. But one thing I can't risk is staying away from the main lab too long. It arouses suspicion. Let's go.
Yep. Don't up up platform before you leave. Coach, each time you want a source from the altar. Oh.
Don't worry about Timey beating us to it. Flunge assures me he has her under his thumb.
Uh-huh.
From what I hear, Timey has an advantage. I'd excel if I had Zojazam and her crew.
Did you see where Timey and that odd crew of hers went?
The humans are all a buzz about some group called the White Mantle. They're so short-sighted.
I didn't capture it all, but I got some of the data in their crew notes. And another chart here. That's multiple in one day.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to sneak a look at Timey's equipment. Watch my back.
Alright.
Okay. Stuck out here without her golem? I don't know how she does it.
Timey? Yeah, cute as a bug. If my son were here, I'd introduce them. Imagine the progeny.
That's the leader of the Vigil? Oh my, she's quite impressive.
Don't tell him, but I secretly call him Blunt, because he is. Timey got a raw deal on that waypoint device.
I heard Zosha scrambled, drooling. Explains why Timey is out here on her own.
Faudrait aller à l'autre event dans pas long.
Stand down. It's just Timey's friends again.
I was told I'd find the Pact commander here. Anyone?
General Soulkeeper, this is quite a surprise. What brings you to Rotanovis?
Yep.
You do, Commander. I've come here to offer you a new position within the Pact. The marshal rank is, vacant. And we want you to fill it.
This is an honor.
I'm glad you view it in that light. The Pact is hanging on by a thread.
I see.
I can tell you're having your doubts, so let me just be upfront about the role. Certain Pact elements feel like Marshal Traherne's mistake was going out into the field and getting himself killed. The new Marshal would be planted safely in an office in Lion's Arch, still leading the troops, but out of harm's way.
As flattered as I am by your offer, I'm going to have to respectfully decline, General. After our Mordremoth battle, I believe I, Ritlock, and the others would be more effective operating as our own guild.
I understand the decision on your early retirement, although I'm disappointed. I still believe in the Pact's goal.
Yep.
I do too, and I'll always be ready to lend a hand. It'll just be outside the system.
Out from under a mountain of paperwork, you mean?
Yep.
Laugh it up, No Eyes. I have something for you, too.
What?
A letter from the Black Citadel. You must have really brushed some higher-ups the wrong way.
Uh-huh.
Are you sure you want to just crumple that up and throw it away?
Why not? It's what I did with the last two.
What did I hear? You're not in the Pact anymore? Wait, what do I call you? Poobah?
No. How about we just stick with Commander for now?
Technically, it's a title for life, so you're welcome to it.
What was that?
That didn't sound good.
Quick, let's go see what's happening.
Protect the counselors! Run! It's a crazy Silvari!
Get the dragon now away from me!
Is that another one of your
Oh. And that.
What happened?
I came in through the caves because I couldn't find the gate. I wasn't expecting such an enthusiastic welcome.
Did you see that? Blunt was so mad, even his fleas jumped ship. Canuck, you're my hero.
A surprise visit.
I'm here answering the call.
But Mordremoth's dead. We killed it.
Oh, it's not the Drungle Dragon's call. This time it's Anise's.
Still holds your billet, eh?
She does. But certain messy events have transpired, and I'm assured that if I clean them up, my billet will be released, and I'll once again be free from any yoke.
How can I help?
Minister Codicus recently left the Queen's protective custody. Anise sent me and a squad of Shining Blade to help the good minister find his way back to Divinity's Reach.
Any idea on his whereabouts?
There's been a flare-up of White Mantle activity in northern Maguma, and intel points to him possibly heading there.
That's the crazy magical hotspot we saw up by the Bloodstone.
I thought the minister claimed to not be in bed with those Mersat lovers.
Didn't we all?
Ritlock, get word to the others. Marjorie might be getting a little restless in Divinity's Reach and want in on the action.
Commander, if you like, you can hitch a ride on my airship. It's on our way. We can drop you off.
Now that's an offer I can't turn down, General.
Perfect. I'll grab my Shining Blade detachment and meet you there.
Let's get underway.
You think it could be related to...
Bloodstone Vein.
Commander's destination ahead. Looks like we're in for quite a ride.
We're not flying into that scramble, are we?
By gods, grow a backbone. Scared of a little weather?
What the fuck?
All hands, full reverse.
Little waiter? J'avais pas ça un petit waiter, moi, là, Charles.
On your feet. We survived. Somehow.
Hey, là, il va pas parler.
Commander! Commander, can you read me?
Timey? How are you? Where are you?
I'm in your bag. I put a two-way communicator in there when you were in Rada Novus.
I don't really have time for this. Something exploded.
The map just went crazy, and it's where you were going.
Swiftly.
Are you there?
Yeah, I don't...
Okay, magic levels that high could be super hazardous, like X's for eyes hazardous. But I may have a solution. Based on some of Zin's old Rada Novan research, I've devised a way for you to counter certain types of magical threats. Might take a second to get used to, so train, train, train.
Thanks, Timey. We'll talk about this thing you bugged me with later.
Oops, lab fire, gotta go!
Un chat. We'll draw this. Il n'y a pas un chat, ça veut dire que ça va faire. Il n'y a pas un chat ici, ça veut dire que c'est fait.
Look, in the water.
Brothers, sisters, ready yourselves. Tequatl is here.
Back to the turrets, now!
Watch
the tendrils. Keep your distance or you'll get poisoned.
Watch for the tangling vines coming out of the ground.
Il n'y a pas assez de monde.
On the right, undead. Cut them down.
Get back. It's about to breathe. Stay out of its way.
I need help. I'm ready.
Stay clear of its feet.
Sand, shield us.
Anger rising.
Compact is sweet.
Shockwave coming. Get out of the way.
What the fuck? Ah, ça fait pas des dégâts, mais ça y fait. Oh, c'est fait ici. Ça sert à rien d'aider, Jeff. Ils font pas de dégâts, Carlis.
Watch for the tangling vines coming out of the ground. Get back. It's about to breathe. Stay out of its way.
Ah, c'est fait, lui.
Might makes right. Rocket punch!
J'ai jamais vu qu'il devenait invulnérable avant. Oui. Perdra pas mon temps avec. Ah, quand magie. Les espèces de Z. Là, c'est tout quand magie spécial.
Our forward propulsion shorted out. What was that?
I think it's hard for me to actually say, but I think a bloodstone just exploded.
A bloodstone? Then how are we still alive?
Good question, but others might not have been so lucky. I'm going down to scout for survivors, see if I can piece together what happened and why the blast reversed itself.
Watch your back and let me know what you find out. We'll try to get this bird running again.
Canuck was supposed to meet me here. Hopi and his troops were out of range.
For the unseen, for the white mantle.
I'll remember this place.
Shining blade shall be food for our gods.
Oh my god, this map-là est fucked up.
Whoa. The blast released spirits. They may be sacrificial victims of the White Mantle. My ancestors reviled those evil badgers. They tried to exterminate my ancestors, but tortured their own people as well. These spirits were twisted by what they went through.
My gratitude knows no bounds. I am free.
Ah, il y a un bac ici. Blood Ruby. There is set one of each type. Consume to emit a pulse of magic to reset one of the each type of blood ruby gear.
Sir, this is the second near-death experience you've had in a
No
very
one
short
trusts
while.
me anymore. Can't say I hadn't noticed. I'm either exceptionally unlucky or exceptionally lucky. Can't decide which.
While the concept of luck is generally preposterous,
La zone là est fucking weird.
White mantle. But they're different.
The magic is mine.
Be ready to run.
That's weird.
Might makes right.
That's how I do it. An ancient mountain. I'll kill you.
That zone là est fucked up, man. Holy hell, la zone là est fucked up, man. The Reaper of Magic. Reaper of Magic. J'ai ça rapport ici.
smash them!
Mais tu peux avoir déjà ta fucking Sky Skill, Griff. What the fuck, Carlis? Il a rushé certaines des affaires, hein. Pas correct. Il a rushé Secret of Oscar ou il a rushé un autre. T'as vu la tabarnak de Sky, mais je peux pas l'avoir. Ça demande des affaires que je peux pas ramasser. Ce map-là est weird. Avec ce vendeur-là de ça, là, faut que je cherche comme les blood rubis se ramassent, man. Ah, wow. J'ai vu. Ça.
And I deserve it too.
Yep, les blood rubis peuvent venir de ça, man. Ok. Je vais devoir hunter ça. Oh, les bloodstones cristal qui traînent ici.
Nothing like the spoils of war.
On bat notre dead. Ouais, ça j'ai keep.
Oh yeah, that's my loot.
D'accord, je vais le miner pareil. Oh, fuck.
A large chunk of the bloodstone still intact. And these foul things. This bloodstone must have been larger than anyone imagined. What could have caused it to explode?
Fairly deadly laugh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my loot. Nothing like the spoils of war.
Ok, il y a beaucoup de mitraille là, mais.
Might makes right. Nothing like the spoils of war. I did it.
Magique. Je peux pas j'en ai besoin.
Nothing like the spoils of war. Oh yeah, that's my loot.
Ah, members of the Pact.
Bloodstones! Slit your throat!
Commander. Commander, are you still alive?
They've been consumed by bloodstone magic. They deserve a better fate.
Bien sûr.
And I deserve it too.
You think Marksman Moraka will be okay?
Ugh, I hope so, but it doesn't look good. Her condition is worsening.
Looks like that
Oh.
magic fried her inside. Or
100 pour lui.
She's in so much
C'est
pain.
200 pour lui, tabarnak de
Talking about it
calice.
isn't gonna make it better. Do something productive.
Such as?
Thinking about it with your mouth closed would be a step in the right direction.
Ah, faut que je cherche la roche. Bon, j'ignore pas mal l'histoire pour pas ma roche, mais c'est important, je pourrais avoir un bac là. Yeah. Yeah. Et Bloodstone, Mithril.
Get off my back!
C'est une affaire pour les ressources.
No way! It's mine!
A ripple in the earth.
Lethal, efficient, excellent. I did it.
Heart of a volcano.
Hoorah! Oh yeah, that's my loot. Oh yeah, that's my loot.
Get off my back!
Just it. Ok, pas obligé de monter. Oh mon dieu, qui fly ici, là.
Oh yeah, that's my loot.
Ah, j'ai chié ça. C'est quel auteur, Carliston? Y'a tellement de white fuck, man! Yes! Je switch de monture, puis je vais juste attaquer.
And I deserve it too. And I deserve it too.
Hein? Et les melons là. Hein? Ouais, lui, j'en ai tellement pas, là, man. Et ça se produit tellement facilement, là. Y'a pas de meilleure manière de ramasser des rubis, Carlis.
Nothing like the spoils of war.
Ow!
Oh, c'est des blood rubis. Blood. Un strong boy, ça en a beaucoup.
reporting in. Might makes right.
Told you.
Did that hurt? Might makes right.
This is wrong. Heart of a volcano.
Smash them!
Anger rising. On the mend.
But what about?
Le monde, il est. Tu même pas, Carlis! Tu sais même pas de weapon!
Sharper still.
Armored up.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Oh, non, pas rien.
Get off my back. Dodge this.
Can't walk right.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
No way!
Can't remember my orders.
Oh my seigneur, what the fuck, man? Giga range. Come on. Ouais, ça veut dire que c'est de la merde de fermer ça. Ça sera pas tout de suite, hein. Parce que lui il veut un bac, mais le bac, faut que tu farmes, là, tabarnak. Je suis capable facilement d'avoir une ring, une amulette, mais le bac, c'est de la merde.
Sir, this is the second near-death experience you've had in a very short while.
Can't say I hadn't noticed. I'm either exceptionally unlucky or exceptionally lucky. Can't decide which.
While the concept of luck is generally preposterous, the eternal alchemy does seem to favor you.
Favor me? I went from nearly being executed by a giant bloodstone to nearly being blown up by an even bigger bloodstone.
Yet you survived both. I think you deserve a nickname. Bennett the Everlasting.
Isn't that tempting the eternal alchemy to smite me for my arrogance or something?
That's not how the eternal alchemy works.
I've never seen an explosion collapse on itself like that. Magic was inches from my face, and then it suddenly shot into the ground. You think a dragon was responsible?
I'm not sure yet. That's what I'm here to investigate.
I don't know if there's backup available.
I want to get into that crater and find out why the blast reversed and where the magic went.
We just need to follow his lead.
Easier said than done. The area is swarming with White Mantle. We sent a patrol, but only one soldier made it back, and she's, not well.
What's wrong with her?
She was hit with magic unlike any we've seen. On the outside, she's fine, but it twisted her inside something fierce. She can barely move. She's been raving about floating purple stone monsters ever since she got back.
Stone creatures? That rings a White Mantle bell. Can you reach the Priory and see what they know about them?
That quick, all this.
Sure thing, Commander.
Have you seen Canuck?
Who?
He's a Sylvari. Tough but well-spoken. Medium build. A bit cranky.
Can't say that I have. But I did see Kaith run through here like a centaur on fire. She wouldn't stop for anything. Just hauled tail through the war zone and was gone like that.
Thank you. I'll let the General know you're down here.
Uh-huh. C'est attaqué dans le bas.
You think Marksman Moraka will be okay?
Ugh, I hope so, but it doesn't look good. Her condition is worsening.
It's like that magic fried her inside. Or
Ah. You'd lied, okay.
I expect us to expire here.
See you.
Is it as bad as it looks down there?
It's not good. White Mantle hidden the blast are mad with hunger for magical energy. They gather any scrap they can find.
The White Mantle? Could they have done this? And to what end?
I don't know. Maybe it was an experiment gone wrong. Maybe it was supposed to empower all of them and it went awry.
Whoever it was, We owe them our gratitude. That blast would have hit Lion's Arch, and they just rebuilt the place.
I'd hold off on the thanks until we know what their motive is. There's a pact squad down there. They've already established a camp and are trying to get a foothold in the area.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, it's not all good news. Some other pact members were also caught in the blast.
Just what the pact didn't need. More dead soldiers.
They're not dead, but they've been twisted by bloodstone magic, just like the White Mantle.
Oh.
They don't deserve that. They deserve peace.
I understand. I'd want the same if the roles were reversed.
Thank you, Commander.
Continue investigation.
Nothing like the spoils of war.
Photo de beau. Ouais, faudrait que je trouve une manière de... Ah, ça va être de la merde, ramasser Bloodstone, ça, peut-être je ferai pas ça. Ça, c'est tellement facile à ramasser mes rubis, non? Ah, man. Non. Hey, c'est fucked up, à zone-là, man.
Come in. Can you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear, Timey.
Finally. There's been tons of magical interference. Been difficult to get a clean line to you. Okay, I've been going over some data coming in from the blast area, and one thing stands out. The people who were within the blast radius who,
Survive, yeah.
they need to consume the magic to live, but the magic's also driving them more and more insane.
That must be why I've seen them snatching up bloodstone shards.
Then they have to have a way to harvest the magic inside. Yeah, I wonder how.
I'll track down where they're taking the shards for harvest and see what they're using. Commander, over.
Did you mean Commander out? It's okay. Communicator protocol takes a little getting used to. Timey out.
Yeah, je sais pas trop qu'à parler, hein. Ow! Je sais qu'au cas où que je vois du Bloodstone. Faut pas aller là. Lui il est mort, hein? Ah, il a l'air mort. Ah, il a plus l'air d'avoir de Bloodstone, man. Fuck. Ça va, c'est ça.
Did that hurt?
What about?
Might makes right.
Ils sont dangereux comme un tabarnak, man.
May the sands take you.
Il faut tout le temps le zéro out de chill, ok, c'est quasiment impossible. What the fuck? Calme-toi, toi?
Lethal, efficient, excellent.
Come in, Timey. I've liberated the artifact.
Only thing to do now is try it out. You should be able to harvest bloodstone nodes and fragments scattered by the blast.
I did it. Nothing like the spoils of war.
Là, faut que je bouge en tabarnage parce que c'est dangereux à ce fuck ici, man. Genre, il y a tellement de mobs qui t'attaquent de genre de 3 km là, à un moment donné, là. Ah, j'en ai juste 33. J'en ai 200 pour ça. Ça serait mon... le dos que j'aimerais avoir.
Bennett,
Enfin,
any
avoir un
update on the
Ascended.
creature that hospitalized your scout?
We finally got a message from Priory headquarters. Hard to get a pigeon to fly through a magical storm in one piece. The description of these stone men matched an ancient weapon the Mersat and White Mantle used before the Crichton Civil War. They're called Jade Constructs.
Oh.
They were the Mersat's primary martial units.
Floating constructs. That sounds similar to the Exalted.
That's because they're using ancient magic from a similar origin. Or at least that's my current theory, Poobah.
Did your backpack just call you Poobah, Commander?
It's a long story. Go on, Timey.
There was a time, way back, when the Seers and the Mersat shared a lot of info. Why do you think they're all so floaty?
So is there anything that'll keep me alive in a fight against these jade things?
Remember that magical protection I told you about? That should work against jade constructs, too. It was based on seer research that Zinn, the founder of Rada Novus, performed during the Crichton Civil War. I highly suggest mastering it before you get in a smashy scenario with one of those jade brutes. Good luck, time me out!
Right now, you need to breathe.
Hein? Là, ça, on est train de chanter. Oh my god. Fuck you, game. Ah, là, je peux plus continuer le jeu. Seigneur. Ça m'encule, man. Il y a une battle qui t'avait d'arriver. Bon, ce coup-là, j'ai fait. J'ai fait. Non, non. C'est-à-dire, là, faudrait que je fasse des shit pour le train de ce match-là. Ils vont ça.
This is getting serious.
Ah, ça veut dire cette map-là, je pourrais continuer à l'éclairer. Et j'ai East puis Sort de fait. Ah. Ok, je fais pas Sort, ça veut dire je m'en aurais à. Ouest.
The shiny armor action begins. Come, shiny armor, come here. You dream of being shiny armor? Dreams come true here.
protected Tarir for over a century.
Over here!
Will not fall this day.
Did that hurt?
Anger rising. Lethal. Efficient. Excellent.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
C'est parti.
You bring me something?
What is that? Ah, tiens.
Pull through.
Ouais.
Might makes right.
Et c'est fucking. Ah, il y a tellement de quests fucking puissantes maintenant, le jeu. Des affaires puissantes. Oh, dead. Alright, you one shot. What killed the frog?
Seriously.
Who wants a little? Might makes right.
Fill them full of holes! I'll crush you!
An ancient mountain.
Lethal. Efficient.
A swirling gust. I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet. I may not survive.
Juste fucker là, mais non. Hein, parfait, good boy. Y'a pas un chat à saute. Oh.
I can't go on for long.
There is no escape.
Assistance, please! I'm up. I'm up.
Anger rising.
Je vais aller au point, là.
Another.
Slash it all!
Why am I being... Be prepared to fight, hero.
Close to
Armor down.
dying.
You've been struck.
Not happening.
I could use a hand over here.
Stand your ground. Huh. Blade
I'll
rain.
choose you.
Now that's teamwork.
Now you're mine.
You are all weaklings.
Can't breathe.
Oh, Exalted Purification. C'est ça, ok.
Just a bit of your soul. You won't miss it.
I give up.
Return, my friend.
Nothing like
Oh,
the spoils of war.
oh! Elle l'a one shot.
And I deserve it too.
Ben là, j'ai Wes maintenant. Bon, le barrage pour vendre ça après. On va aller voir les chess. Je vois pas les Ministries chess.
Nothing like the spoils of war.
C'est des Exalted beige shit, ça.
Nothing like the spoils
Return,
of war.
my friend.
Je veux dire, ces événements-là valent la peine d'être faits, là, parce que ça paye en loot, là.
On the mend.
Na, 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 na. Je sais pas si j'ai fini, on va voir. Ouais, t'avais d'être done. Yep, je suis done. Holy hell, man, j'ai du loot. Non. Là, je vais overload mon affaire ici. Tout de suite. 2 gold. Ça fait shit. Je niaise pas quand je dis ça va, je vais l'overload là, ça. J'ai tellement de shit à vendre là. Un event, c'est un petit peu attardé. Bon, maintenant j'ai lui. Nice. Ça veut dire là il me manque le nord. J'ai 6 jokes, bon, parfait. Ça veut dire que je peux retourner déjà dans l'Hotstone ici. Oui, je peux descendre de même avec cette monture-là, parce qu'elle est montée de même, la monture. J'aime. Le walk-là, il est vraiment cool à voir, parce que genre juste montrer walk-là, là. Genre juste un point dedans, là, falling damage est à 0. Ça, tu peux. C'est insane. Ça serait worth it. Genre, j'aille lui dessus, j'aille le ramasser. Bon, là, j'arrive à Path of Fire. Path of Fire, c'est les montures, ça veut dire. J'ai déjà toutes les montures dans le lock, là. Ça veut dire. Il y a une affaire que je vais pouvoir faire maintenant. Ça va être cool. Ouais. Oh.
Who's there?
Keith?
It's me, Commander.
Keith! Bennett said he saw you.
Are you...
Trying to figure out why the explosion reversed itself, and the trail led me here. Look at these marks. Could these have been made by a torrent of magic?
Possibly. You think something or someone was behind this? Or was it a natural disaster?
Seems like an awfully odd natural disaster. You saw what happened, right?
I've recently learned to not always rely on my senses. They can betray you.
This pedestal seems to be the nexus of it all. Let's look around and...
Tremor!
Incoming!
Did you see that?
That bloodstone explosion seemed to trigger some sort of magical echo.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't really tell what was happening.
Let's find some more bloodstone and see if we can recreate it. Get a clearer picture. This could give us an insight on why the blast reversed itself.
There we state.
Just a bunch of weapons.
You sure about that? Because they're glowing.
I'm in bad
Holy! T'aides-tu Kate ou tu me regardes mourir? Elle me regarde mourir. Moi, je suis. Ah, lui, j'ai besoin de le monter pour poigner le poison au moins.
That was unexpected.
I'll hold my I told you so.
How did you end up down here?
I was returning from the grove when I saw the explosion on the horizon. I wasn't going to leave it uninvestigated.
Good work getting this deep into the crater. Must have been moving like a shadow out there.
It's what I do.
Some bloodstone pieces next to this staircase. Guess this is how someone would get down here to do whatever it is our test hopefully reveals.
I guess I really wanted it to be a natural disaster. Didn't want to think about someone tinkering with so much power.
Kaith, over here.
Up over it.
What was your business in the grove?
I was visiting the Pale Tree.
Might, how is she after Mordremoth's death?
Ailing, but recovering. Although not well enough to give me the guidance I needed.
Sorry to hear that.
It's... back to the task at hand. Those explosions exposed some more bloodstones.
It's a note. Must have survived in this chest.
What's it say?
It was the White Mantle, all right. Apparently they've been prodding the Bloodstone for some time now. But it also hints at some sort of splintering within their group and a divisive leader. Must be Caudicus.
The Legate Minister? I should stop by Divinity's Reach more often. I'm out of the loop.
Bloodstone under this table.
Veteran les...
A swirling gust.
What the fuck, man?
Some more Bloodstone here. Can't believe this operation was happening under our noses this whole time. This doesn't look good.
J'ai la mort.
Anger rising.
Bye.
Ambush! Back up! Back up!
Commander, before we go any further, I want to clear the air between us.
Here? Why would I expect any different? Your timing has always been perfect.
See, that's why I have to speak now. I know you're still upset with me, and you have every right to be. I can't take back what happened, but I can tell you I know what I did was wrong, and I'm sorry. My wild hunt, Mordremoth's voice, they were tearing at each other, and sometimes I didn't know which was which. I was very confused, and I felt like the only person I could trust was me.
That's the very time you should have leaned on your friends.
Don't you see? I didn't know who my friends were. Enemies, friends, even Fowlin. It was all grey. I wish I would have trusted you, but I didn't. And now that's in the past. All I can do is hope you'll forgive me in the future.
Kaith.
You don't have to respond now. I want you to think about it, so your decision is considered.
Okay, well, let's see if our little experiment works. Ready? I'll take care of releasing their magic.
Then what?
Then we cross our fingers that we jumpstart the magic echo and don't blow ourselves to smithereens.
Oh.
What was that? What happened?
Where you were standing. There was only a brilliant light, devouring magic. Then some people behind the light didn't look so lucky. These silhouettes.
They must have been vaporized by the blast.
Who would have done this purposefully?
Someone who just absorbed the lion's share of a bloodstone's worth of magic. Could have been Cauticus. I have to find Canuck and warn him, if he's still alive.
Commander! Are you up there?
Sounds like someone's looking for you.
Yes?
Commander, Canuck ordered us to find you. Minister Cauticus is in the area.
He's alive. I need to tell him about what we just witnessed. Point me in the right direction. Keith?
You know what? I think I'll stay a moment. Maybe poke around some more.
Are you sure? Will you be okay?
It's fine, Commander. Remember? I'm a shadow.
Achieving the life for me.
Pas de ça. Bon, j'arrête là. On s'en verra demain, boys. Peace out.